But I need us to come together in this one overarching idea where we're pursuing something greater than sexual identity. We're pursuing something greater than sexual orientation. We're pursuing something greater than white, black, left, right. We're pursuing these excellent codes of honor and virtue and loyalty and trust and self-reliance and self-dependence, where we become communities that can interact and respect each other. Gentlemen, what's going on? This is the Better Man channel, where we choose to pursue an excellent lifestyle, man. A badass lifestyle in every area. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. We want to live a badass life. We only have one. We don't have time to be caught up in the ideological arguments of nonsense that the rest of the world at present seems to be caught in. You'd have to live under a rock not to recognize that there's this, or according to the media, this race against race, oppressed this group, oppressed this, that, everybody's pitted against each other. I don't want any part of that. And I think there's a generation that's saying, hey, wait a minute, and we're beginning to step back from that and realize there's something more than what we've been led to believe. And again, I want to see a generation of people, a generation of men that say, you know what, we're not going to be caught up in the ideologues. We're not going to be caught up in the demagogues. We're not going to be caught up in the propaganda saying this is how it is and this is the way you have to believe because these people believe this, blah, 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 nonsense, bullshit. We're not getting caught up in that. We're going to remove ourselves from everybody else's agenda. We're going to see men rise up and accept that responsibility, that privilege to be a part of more, to be a part of something that goes beyond an ideology, right? And at the foundation of all these different beliefs is values. Some people value this more than others. I value one belief more than other people. That's the way it's always been. That's how it's always going to be. We're different. Not everybody's ever going to be on the same page. There's never going to be a utopia because we have differences. Therefore, there's never going to be one right policy. There's never going to be one right leader. There's never going to be one right party, whether left or right. What there's going to be is badass men that find a higher principle, a higher value, a higher truth, and then they begin to let that spill out over into friends, family, community, society. We're never going to have that one big overarching value system where we all agree and sing Kumbaya. But what we can come to is a respect for other communities and their principles that sustain their living. And what I mean by that, I want to see generations and communities and men grab a hold of a lasting principle. Not just a belief, right? I don't want to be just a man, a white man from mid-America. I want to be something that goes beyond that. I want to be a man of loyalty, a man of honor, a man of trust. And when I start implementing those into my life and I embody that, that's going to attract a circle of friends. That's going to be attractive to my family, my community, and we're going to be built upon that. We're going to see a generation of communities that reflect and embody, or they're going to reflect what they embody. Loyalty, honor, trust, value, to be stronger, to be better. I want us to see a generation of men being badasses and rising to their full potential. We all admire those past men of antiquity, past generations of men that were strong, admirable, showed up and did the damn thing. We're going to see a generation get off the couch and embody these higher ideas to move us towards something better. Right? We're going to be motivated to seek honor, to seek prestige, to seek that competitive edge that sets us apart from the mediocre of life. We're not going to be dependent on someone else's policy. We're not going to be dependent upon someone else to hand us out this perfect life. We're going to get our ass up off the couch and seek it ourselves. And no matter our gender, no matter our race, no matter our sexual orientation, we're going to set those aside, realizing there's always going to be those differences, but we're going to be communities that respect each other's values system because they're based on a principle such as loyalty, honor, being better, being stronger, not being dependent upon anyone else, not claiming oppression, not claiming racism, but rising above that and being the badass that seeks values, honor, loyalty, trust, commitment, strength, power, authority, sovereignty. We are going to see a generation of people take their sovereignty back. And it's going to look like this. It's going to be a bunch of different communities, and they're going to have their differences, sexual orientations, party beliefs, whatever, left, right, whatever. I respect your beliefs, But I need us to come together in this one overarching idea where we're pursuing something greater than sexual identity. We're pursuing something greater than sexual orientation. We're pursuing something greater than white, black, left, right. We're pursuing these excellent codes of honor and virtue and loyalty and trust and self-reliance and self-dependence, where we become communities that can interact and respect each other amidst our differences. That's what America is. America isn't about you getting a handout or saying, poor, pitiful me. America's about rising those ranks as you're pursuing an excellent and badass life that involves those courageous and strong principles of virtue and honor and loyalty and to become more. This is a great country. It has the possibility to be even better when we become self-dependent, self-reliant communities, no matter our differences. No matter race, creed, color, we agree that every group has their right to their certain beliefs. As long as you're not imposing those upon me, as long as you're not being tyrannical in those, as long as you're not claiming poor, pitiful me, believe what you want. But underlying all that, we need to be pursuing excellence. We need to be a badass country that seeks those higher virtues, those higher principles that get us out of that poor, pitiful me mindset. And as a man, I want you to begin to claim that right. Claim that right to higher ideas, something that goes beyond your race, something that goes beyond your gender, something that goes beyond merely being a human. Let's pursue something higher than that. At the end of the day, that is what's going to free us. That's what's going to unite us amidst all this division, amidst all the propaganda, amidst all the political party confusion and all the ideologies. What's going to unite humans is that desire to be more, to be a badass, and to pursue excellence. And that doesn't come upon race, creed, color, this, that. It comes upon I'm seeking loyalty, and loyalty is above me as a man. I'm seeking honor, and honor is above me as a person. I'm seeking that discipline that requires me to be more, and that's more than Jaren himself. And we'll see a nation, we'll see communities that can agree on that and say, let's be badass. I don't care if you're gay, straight, white, black, girl, woman, not girl. I don't care if you're a damn alien. If you're here, let's pursue excellence in the name of excellence. Let's unite with that belief, and you can have your own community of whatever you believe in. But underlying that and the backbone of that is that we're all pursuing something. And another community can look at that community and say, damn, I don't believe in the entirety of what they're going for, but I believe in their excellence to pursue badass lifestyle and to be more than they were yesterday. And other communities can look at that, and maybe we can play off that. And there could be this integration of one nation with different communities pursuing the excellence of becoming a badass. And that's what America is about. And I hope we begin to pursue that and be united in the very value system that means we can rise the ranks, this hierarchical system based on pursuing excellence. Being courageous enough to be honorable, be loyal, be trustworthy, be self-dependent. And that's the man that I want to be. That's the ideas that I want to embody. Something more than my skin color, something more than my background, something more than my race, something more than my gender, something more than my sexual orientation. I want to be a man that seeks something higher. This is America. This is what it's supposed to be about. A nation that gives you the freedom to be excellent. You guys will hear from me next episode.